We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Pete Armstrong tries to keep pace in the National League batting race. First pitch is next. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
So stepping in, Joshua York, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Michael Jacques, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bauer has logged upwards of 140 innings of work with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. From the belt, kicks and deals. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Now to the plate, Barry Bonds. He went deep last night twice. Here's the first pitch to him.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
York on second. Jacques at first with no outs. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Armstrong arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Doug Taylor.
Into the box now, Doug Taylor. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Omar Rodriguez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. Fouled off. Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Salvador Calderon gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Adam Greenberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
So in now for Chicago, Freddie Santiago. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Rodriguez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop, J.C. Embry.
Now at the plate, J.C. Embry. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Second inning coming up in Chicago, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 7, the catcher, Eric Drysdale.
Stepping in, Eric Drysdale. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
2 strikes.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. Fouled away. Ramirez, a former Dodger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box, Ryan Buckner, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Buckner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping up to the plate, Pete Armstrong. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here. to vault himself into that top spot. He has certainly had an amazing year up until this point.
1-0 the count. Nobody out, runner on first. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. And with an average over 400 over his last few series, he's certainly making his case for the batting title here in August.
Yeah, and this is when you run down the competition. The dog days of August start creeping in. Sweltering heat out there, and you got to find a way to lock in. That's certainly what he's done over the last 10 games. Absolutely crushing the baseball.
Up high, 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
As a look, now the pitch. Jesse Padilla is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. From the stretch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
A ball and two strikes to Kipnis.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And while he's been one of the best at the plate all year, his recent numbers have brought him back down to earth a bit.
Yeah, he's running into the dog days right now, but over the last 10 games, he's almost at 300.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Trevor Bauer. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
The right fielder, number 19, Adam Greenberg.
Ready for another chance, Adam Greenberg. First pitch coming, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Standing in now, Freddie Santiago, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. As we mentioned, he's been one of the league's best with the bat, but his recent results have been a little uncharacteristic. Nothing too serious, but over the last 10 games, he has seen some of his least productive at-bats for him so far this year.
Yeah, the last 10 games, he's certainly treading water right now, but if you can mix in that knock when you don't feel great at the plate, the track record says he's going to get hot again, and when he does, watch out.
1-1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. 3 runs already home here. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Drysdale finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 3 and the Braves nothing. The next to bat for Atlanta, Salvador Calderon, 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Greenberg is there to put it away for out number 1. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Now batting, Joshua York. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, though we've discussed his strong performance at the plate so far this year, it is worth noting that his average over the last 10 games is south of 200. That's a bit of a concern.
Yeah, a lot of guys usually have peaks and valleys throughout the year. They grab about 4 slumps a year. He's only had 10 games where he hasn't swung the bat well, but he's picking the wrong time to do it. He has got to pick up the pace right now.
2-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. So digging in now, Michael Jacques. Here comes the first pitch.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in, J.C. Embry, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings as you see these guys on top of the division and cleared by a good 4.5 games entering play. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ryan Buckner. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate now, Pete Armstrong, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 3-0. plate, Barry Bonds. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Barry Bonds.
First pitch of the at-bat. Out into right center. Well hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So now to the plate, Doug Taylor, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Row, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1. Two and 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Santiago has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. In now, Eric Drysdale, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Now a throw over, runner back standing. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Fouled off. Looking to minimize the damage here. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cubs lead it 3-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs,
ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jesse Padilla. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Padilla playing here in his age 34 season. He's a 9-year major league vet.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
The next Cub up, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Zobrist.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. That evens it up 1-1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had a ton of chances in this game with runners in scoring position, but they have just 2 hits in those at-bats. Now, that's not awful, but they feel they've left a lot of runs on the table as a result. One thing they're emphasizing is quieting the moment and not trying to do too much.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The pitcher, Salvador Calderon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Salvador Calderon will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in once again, Joshua York, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Swing and a miss at the splitter. 3-1, and it's 3-2 now.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Popped up. Zobrist calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 11, Michael Jacques.
Ready once again, Michael Jacques. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Up high, 2-1 now. Three and one.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Stepping in for the Braves, Barry Bonds, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And there's ball 2 now. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now in the box, Doug Taylor, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Buckner in foul ground, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Dexter Fowler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Dexter Fowler.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 1 home run and 7 driven in. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Greenberg. Set and the pitch.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
No one out with a runner at second. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air, so quick instincts there will foil the bunt attempt.
Now batting, the center fielder, Freddie.
So striding in, Freddie Santiago. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out and a runner on second base. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the shortstop, Embry.
Ready now, J.C. Embry. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Two outs here with a runner at third. And it's a called strike to even the count at one. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Ryan Buckner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And tack on one more. Make it a 4-1 lead. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top 4-1. Jason Hall will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Jason Hall.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder Omar Rodriguez.
Omar Rodriguez.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Hall has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper down the third baseline. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Digging in, Wilmer Flores. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
The catcher, number 39, Eric Drysdale.
At the plate, Eric Drysdale, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Cubs lead this one 4-1. Chris Gallegos enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Braves, number 37, Chris Gallegos.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
First baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Gallegos has compiled over 90 innings pitched and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Now the 1-0. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Armstrong.
At the plate, Pete Armstrong, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate now, Jesse Padilla batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. In the dirt here. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit hard to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Bounce to first, right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Alvaro Reyes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And that's in there for a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Joshua York, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Fernando Veras gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Fernando Veras.
Stan Farnsworth is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Oh, 1 the count. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 21 homers and 85 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19.
Digging in, Adam Greenberg. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Hit in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Santiago. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Ronnie Wickert has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Chicago Cubs, number 0, Ronnie.
Leading off the inning, Michael Jacques, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off for the Braves.
Here comes the first pitch.
Michael Jacques.
Count 1-0. Hey!
One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Grounded to third. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 25, Barry Bonds.
At the plate, Barry Bonds. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Wickert is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Doug Taylor, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Got 2-1 the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1. Omar Rodriguez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Changeup too low. He walked him.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Rodriguez, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cubs 4 and the Braves 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, J.C. Embry.
J.C. Embry.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. And he pops it up. In there, a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And he fouls this one off. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now, Pete Armstrong. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 to first. He's got it. There's one. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 9th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 4-1. Thomas Nicholas comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Thomas Nicholas.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
No balls and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So striding forward now, Eric Drysdale, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And the pitch.
1-1.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Striding in, Jose Ramirez. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Cubs with their 90th win, best in the division. Trevor Bauer wins for the league best 15th time. Thomas Nicholas wraps it up for the save, number 38. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.